Yeah, love respect in the aspect of man like Mark. I love what the man talk on the radio. In case you never know. You call that radio, call that the radio. You call that radio, call that the radio.
And if you want to support the show, it's patreon.com/you call that radio, or you can make a donation at paypal.me/you call that radio and help us build this spring. It's now an absolute honour to bring on the next segment of the show, which is the Hip Hop Hour. And it's our first guest here, Mr. Loki. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, mate. Let's do it.
Quality. How's it going, guys? Shout out to Captureworks. Shout out to You Call That Radio. Shout out to Mark. It's nice to be out doing a gig. I had forgotten the powerful laxative effect of performing live. As you can see, I have my security spectacles on because I'm a bit too old for a comfort blanket now. But what a wonderful venue this is. I wonder how we can ruin it by booking too many hip-hop acts. Somebody better call in air support. I'm getting wrecked for sport. Half bottle on the steps of court. Drowning out the last shred of remorse. So social workers fill out line for reports. I lost cause, sparking my last smoke. This is non-stop, phones out of charge. Everything I own's lost. About to hang my copper top in a stopper knot. Or launch a cocktail of Molotovs at a cop shop. Head full of negative thought. I remember it all in my sleeper cell. Eating cereal out of an old pot. Cause the bowls never clean themselves. Hoodie up in a pawn shop. Praying these other people up, they seeing me the way I see myself. Full of all sorts and whatnot. Bevy o'clock, get me at the squat. I'm just heading down for the benefit drop. Staring into the Clyde, it's looking misty and mucky. Another draw of the fag, another swig of bucky. Off the leash like a stray puppy. Craze nutty, try to make money. Pray for me, on the ropes, but I'm not trying to pull a punch. Leave your face bloody, try to take from me. Put the snout in the bin for a junkie. In my home country became a case study. When the darkness falls, you'll come through it. When your back's against the wall, come to it and punch through it. And the fog of war, sun to it. Don't blink, just do it. When the darkness falls, you'll come through it. When your back's against the wall, come to it and punch through it. And the fog of war, sun to it. Don't blink. Sobriety offers a gift of sanity. It's something you could never imagine. Put your head in the pillow at night, back in the wagon. No need to compare yourself with your peers, indulging in aggressive, repetitive bragging. But skipping meetings cause of all the distractions that happen when the stuff you spend your life walking towards actually happens. Bends you out of shape, your ego expands and contracts. I'm picking the threads of your peace of mind to the fabric unravels. I come for your lineage where your day solvents. Buy drug to take profit and take all them. Always torn between giving up cause there's no way back. Or fighting through this thick wood to find a way forward. The old days you always crave to top. Used to be in ciphers, I was expecting to see my mates drop. Half brother and sister, they just became orphans. You're a Jake Paul if you think this is a fake problem. Now there's cash in the bank, 100k the deal. Scanner to discover it doesn't change the way that I feel. Fame's like ash in your mouth, about to take a funny tongue. White knuckle sobriety with money to bum. Bank manager suddenly all touchy-feely. The person everybody wants to deal with. Hoodie up in first class, pumping hip-hop. Like, can I get a witness show? Aye, fucking right, fuck your business call. When the darkness falls, you'll come through it. When your back's against the wall, come to it and punch through it. And the fog of war, sun's to it. Don't blink, just do it. When the darkness falls, you'll come through it. When your back's against the wall, come to it and punch through it. And the fog of war, sun's to it. Don't blink, run to it. Stop it a wee second. Just to have a wee sip here of the fluids. Body's like that. What are you doing to me right now? It's been a while since we exerted ourselves to this sort of extent. Very nice. Okay. Check. Did I say that I'm busy? I don't have the time to get into it with you. You'll come to the event, but what the fuck do you mean? Can people film me? I'll be bringing people with me. Just play fair, wave the fee with the any with the train fare. Taxis on account, probably caught myself a rare pair of Scottish ribbons in the way there. None says a man's no sexually available. Or whistling the fireman Sam theme tune in the QGD when he doesn't have a wheel with him. Poor sleep on my way to the beat, looking hella debatable. Media people stressing me out like live radio, but I can't ask me how I am, I say can't complain. Walking around hanging I've not known, that's cool. Darren, are you there? You're supposed to be in Blackpool. Disappear, reappear in a black plume. In a damn cool classroom, like sorry I'm late, I'm here to talk about that book. Please excuse this snap room with his style attached, passing a fast stool. I was in a hurry here for the madness, put the gat down, Abdul. Vortex comes up, Becky reaches back through, takes a fag out my mouth, puts it on my shoe, takes it away, tops a gun, cuts a bag of leaves and Amazon built for a brand new vacuum. Difficult, no conformity, gender roles when you have no tits or rent control. Bringing home the bait for the breakfast roll and still got the rap scene on air patrol. Truth is I'm stressed out, with a body of work that I need flesh out. Try to stay fresh, or putting me to the test, I'm about to blow, everybody get down. Don't worry when the project's out, just know that yours disappears when I step out. And you smell blood all coming from my head now, keep your head down if you think you're the best out. Why you think I'm a nice guy, I just want you to like me. That's why I always say aye to the things that you ask me today when I don't have time to. But if you want to talk shit thinking I'm too busy to respond, mate, that's unlikely. More stress to get them all, I want to rip fucking MCs on a nightly. Need to give free porn my bag, sexual thoughts and drink pressures walking by. Yes, I apologise, but as a man my head's on standby and I want to die. Often preoccupied, seeing myself through corporate eyes beneath a falling sky. Saggy's been colonised, feels spot monopolised. You want the Orwell prize? Hanging by your collar tie, praying that a job arrives. False prophets economise, extracting value from your awful lives. I'm a philosophise. Now I know what a dollar buys. The paradox is my problems are now pocket size. Young pups aren't qualified to pathologically quantify what I personify. Shout to Ash and Sev, I owe you a massive debt. You built a safe place for me to record and get back to my best. Nazis back for the dead, slap to the head, laying a hand on my friends. And yes, that is a threat. Woke bros, get back to your bed. Recently a woman said my mother's turning in her grave over the shit I've said. Try your fucking move, you bint behave. She doesn't have a grave, I watched the bin cremate. Comment on the Scotsman said she wish she cut me with the blade. People ask me how I am, if I told them the truth I don't think they would like what I have to say. Just stop that now, thanks mate, cheers. Right. I'm going to do a wee a cappella right now. It's weird, isn't it? Feeling that out of breath after that. Normally I do a big kind of long preamble, face-saving preamble, before I try and approach a potentially provocative subject with a certain level of ambiguity that middle-class writers are given free rein to engage in all the time. But I realise in the age of social media there's not really any point in me trying to do that, because people are just going to make their mind up about it anyway. So, in that spirit, I'm so woke, fuck pal. So woke when I was born, I didn't even touch my old dear's birth canal. Nurse like, wow, kid's so woke, doctor, come and check this. This kid's so woke, he refused me when I went to check what the sex was. He's just launched a Tumblr page for a playpen and posted a blog about why he won't take a breast until he obtains consent. This kid is the future for all of these hateful men. That's why I'm woke as fuck. They asked me to open up, but as soon as the words leave my mouth, somebody with a degree rolls up to sew them shut. Shout out to my working class birds, you're loved with a fucking passion, and no, 'cause you done the washing. Shout to my middle class women about to faint when they hear the word cunt in passing. Woke bros in a chokehold calling out other men on the Twitter, rather than staring in the mirror. You're going to condemn me, whatever. Like you never shamed a slut. I went through a bird's phone to see where she was when she said she was going to her mates to get drunk and you were hiding in a bin at her place of work till nearly dusk because you had the vaguest hunch. She met a beta male for a munch. She says he's gay. You're waiting on her coming home drunk to hate fuck the braids at her racially appropriated haircut. With a phone in her face, hoping that she'll accidentally say his name once. Make you squirt, then chug to mainstream porn where rape is a safe word. Some lefties think I talk shite because I'm not all right with a long-form tripe. Crossed some fault lines, had some long nights, picked the wrong fights. Walter Tomkite, catching reality in my fog light, reporting live for an economic bomb site. Good luck with the blog site. Just because I think you're a cunt does not mean I'm alt-right. First world problems. My personal trainer caught me watching eating disorder pornos in a genderless bog in McDonald's. I'm so woke like yeah. I'm so woke like yeah. I'm so woke like yeah. Hot takes don't heat the homeless. Don't feed the jobless. Bro flakes, call me a cuck. I'll shame your whole body of work. Shout to all my vegans in here. Trimming your bread while eating your beards. Fuck the ozone layer. You people are weird falling out of odd bins, reading your beer. My bird asked me if she looked fat. We were chilling in a hot tub. I told her not to obstruct your point, but beauty's a man-made concept couched in a patriarchal construct, and I'm woke as fuck. Take a look at my social media conduct. Now, if we're done here, hot stuff, you're full bit drunk, and I really want my cock sucked. But I just thought birds want to get drunk, get a scene to. Me too. I guess as long as the scene to is something that you're both agreeing to, it's between you. But what if she's taking a puff? Or what if she's only putting out because she thinks if she doesn't, I'm going to start taking a huff? Or what if she's falling asleep during sex and you stop like a gent and start knocking one out in the bed beside her as she lays in the buff? This is precarious stuff. Don't date to a bird what you cannot explain to a judge. But my advances don't feel like abuse. Do I get a pass? Here, years ago, teachers hurt the kids in class. They couldn't blink, it's mad. These days the kids assault them, and if they hit back, they strike the pricks off. Ethical norms shift like sand. Better take care with them slippery hands. And don't go running to fucking Ben Shapiro because you feel bad about being a weirdo. Learn to sit with the discomfort, bro, instead of selling your soul, surfing a YouTube wormhole. Let's not make excuses in this for being loose with the tongue and loose with the fists. But I was a victim and a perpetrator of abuse before I knew what it was. I'm so woke like, yeah. I'm so woke like, yeah. I'm so woke like, yeah. Okay. Last tune. Check. Might as well come in brash. Fuck the fash, just in case anybody's wondering where I fucking stand. Burn the flags, and fuck the facts. We are now through the looking glass, welcome to Wonderland, where being right's more important than taking the time out to understand. Who needs political music before Taylor Swift doing mumble rap? Who needs an artist with principles when there's a humble brag that you can double tap? Who cares if food bags are bigger than factories? New for our pensioners losing their hair thanks to governments cutting back. Journals saying nothing's no something I'll fucking hack. So who's up for a tongue lash? No cunt's gonna make no comebacks for a fucking grudge match with yours truly hang up with thumbtacks. Scotland the brave, turn on your telly, welcome to Terradome. Stripped in my track to the voice and no beat. Every beep of the metronome represents an under 20 or 30 more persons on methadone. So fuck a pleasant ode. I'll piss in your poetry slam to the champion hands me a megaphone so I can set the tone. Tom Leonard's no dead, he's a way to get peace for a culture and mourn his demise. But when Tom was alive it detested him. Banned up to be taught in schools cause the low status language offended them. No wonder so many kids tired of poetry, no representing them. They diss me for taking donations for Rowling, but that is so stupid. Some people are salty that Harry Potter got more kids into reading than going to school did. Welcome to Britain, pleb. Where you can't be poor if you own a phone, where you can't pass it without the internet, and you can get to Paris on a train quicker than you can to Inverness. Kids can't play hopscotch on thin cement without getting hit for rent by a landlord's infrared. We're saying to the stads are okay when the preemptive strikes are against the Afghans and Iraqis, but claim that the lefties are fighting the skinheads or fascists for putting their hands on the Nazis. I'm a student who grew up in affluence. Please keep his campuses safe for a step at the uni gate down the estate for a taste of a life that is actually dangerous. Unless your notion of social justice and identity align identically with those who understand perfectly, you'll get aggressive lectures on identity. We'll play parks and libraries up now, we're told just the practical luxuries, while royal weddings for Z-listed blue bloods receive generous and non-taxable subsidies. Political leaders are frightened to fight multinational companies. All they can do is keep tipping our hats to the middle classes in these flag-waving dunderheads. The Tories that grew up in boarding school sell off the country and drive us delirious, telling communities that they just need to get overhangs they never had to experience. Thanks very much, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out.
Yeah, enough respect in the day. I spit to the man like Mark. I love what the man talk on the radio. In case you never know. You call that radio, radio. Call that the radio, radio. You call that radio, radio. Call that the radio, radio. me say, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, just go with the flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, just go with the flow. Till you miss a mark, now go bend down low. Till you miss a mark, now go bend down low. Boom. Lot of mercy. Yo. You call that radio, radio. You call that radio, radio. Come and say don't you be another man, I'll go lose your head. Say don't you be another me say and lose the head. Me say radio, radio. Call that a radio, radio. Straight from out of Glasgow, Glasgow. Straight from out of Glasgow, Glasgow. Nice enough on the studio, studio. Come and say eeny, meeny, miny, mo, just go with the flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, just go with the flow. Till you miss a mark, now go bend down low. Till you miss a mark, now go bend down low. No radio, radio. You call that the radio, radio. Them man I give you miss a lot of subject, and them I think a man you can't object. So don't you ever come and disrespect. I love and respect in a every aspect.